Good evening. I pushed a lot of wrong buttons there, but here we are. So out of curiosity, I went and I peeked how many chapters are in this game, and there's 22. And we're on 18, so there's maybe 2 streams? This one and another one? Maybe. Excuse me. Maybe 3? I don't know. Depends. Depends how long, you know. There's hope for Digimon? Yes, there's hope for Digimon World 1. Not that I'm streaming Digimon World 1 again. Yet. But it's on GOG's Dream List. If you don't know what that is, it's GOG's new-ish program they're running for video game preservation. Trying to get DRM-free copies of games up on their site that you can buy and own. So, like, on Steam, if you buy a game, yeah, you own it. But if something happens to Steam, something happens to your games. And there are cases where Steam can revoke a game from their service entirely. So, GOG's Dream List has Digimon World 1 on it, and it made it to the front page today of the Dream List. And I'm like, yes, maybe. I don't remember what we were doing. I don't think we have anything to do, really, besides get to the end. Like, actually, can I change to do's? In battle attire to this? Yeah. Everyone else is kind of fine, but I like that outfit for her to do. Yeah, I really don't know what else we need to, like, do. I don't think there's any important battles for us to take care of or anything. The only quest we have is that supply run, which I'm not going fishing for this dude. Oh, I do need steel, actually. Okay. Or not steel, I need that sand or whatever that I can't buy from the menu. Where the fuck am I going? Not that way. Still don't know where I'm going in this fucking monastery. Not you. You?
Hello there.
Yeah.
This one, yes?
Need more of this, please. Thank you.
I thank you. Return soon, please.
But it's not here. Who are you?
Hello!
I apparently already did this quest.
Will this one do?
Not sure when I did
It's
this
all
quest.
yours. Take it. Tell your
I
friends.
apparently did that quest. Not blacksmith.
Right.
Armor.
Welcome. Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this one do? Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this one do? Many thanks.
I hate this guy's voice. Holy
Come
shit.
back soon.
I was gonna sell some weapons for some money, but man, his voice is grating.
I've learned a thing or two from
Yeah, I'm torn on who I want Baylith's S rank support to be between Lacynthia, Annette, and Bernie. Because originally, if I was going to stick with the game and do 3 routes, I was going to just take the girl I like from each class and go that way. Annette being here, Bernie being the Black Eagles, and Lacynthia being the Golden Deer. But while part 2 of this has been much more interesting than part 1, I really don't want to do part 1 again. At all. Like...
Professor.
Focus on lance and riding skills. 2. Focus on lance and riding skills. Uh-huh. That's... Sure. Ash, just for you, buddy. Like, I know I get to keep my Baylith as... I can rebuy my Baylith as they are. Or whatever, but...
You look like a cat that's been sprayed with water. What? You don't think I should sing the high notes?
It's hard to sneak out when the professor is watching.
Apparently she wasn't happy with me critiquing her singing.
It's been a while since I had such a close call. If not for you, Professor, I
Oh,
wouldn't
she
have
wasn't
made
fighting
it.
me. Never mind.
I didn't expect to be ambushed on a simple scouting mission. You should be asking about the mission, not about me. I have to ask, Professor, what brought you here? So you came to protect me. I'm beginning to understand why your allies love you. These are selfish times. One doesn't expect to encounter selflessness. You're kind. In that respect, I'd say you're much like Lady Rhea.
But she's not.
It's thanks to her kindness that I'm here today. I was an outlaw in Fargus. She took me in and let me live here. Didn't I tell you? I was born into House Karen in Fargus. They used to call me Thunderstrike Cassandra.
Then I took
I
her
was
sword.
implicated in a plot to kill the king. It was a totally false accusation, of course. I had to flee the kingdom, and the Archbishop took me in. I used to be a student at the academy, so I knew I'd be safe here. Lady Rhea saved me once when I was a student, you know. I don't really remember what happened. I was badly injured and near death. Lady Rhea took care of me. She didn't mind getting dirty. She took my muddied, bloodied body into her arms. Since then, Lady Rhea has been my inspiration. I will always serve her, protect her, love her. For some reason, when I think about Lady Rhea, your face comes to mind.
That's weird.
You've become an important presence in my life.
I don't like either of these options. I want to say that's weird. But sure.
I wasn't expecting you to have a positive response. I'm not thrilled about it personally.
I didn't have a choice in the matter.
I am still going to keep my eye on you. Not so I can report to Lady Rhea, though. Just because I want to.
Well, like, here's where I stand on Three Houses at the moment. Part 1 is horrible. I don't think it's going to change no matter what route I play. Yeah, I can skip through a lot of this stuff, but I still have to train all of the students, do all of the classwork again. I guess I can rebuy back my Baylith if I have enough renown, or it just carries over, I'm not sure. I lost the option to do tea parties all of a sudden. Not sure what happened to that, but sure. And then it doesn't help that, yeah, I did some grinding in this one and watched the cutscenes, but it was still 30 hours to
I'm
get
really
through part
getting it,
1.
I think.
If I cut out all the cutscenes and move a little faster, know what I'm doing, I might cut it back to 20 hours. But, like, do I want to spend another 20 hours of my life bashing my head off part 1 again? No, I don't.
Perseverance is the key.
I'm finding my focus.
Part 2 has been much better. Like I mentioned earlier, if they would just take, we're probably going to get one once I hit mission here, where the camera zooms out and shows the whole map and shows the figures moving around the map. If they had just done that for the missions in part 1, I might not have complained as much about part 1 as I did. Just, there's nothing telling you what's happening in part 1. And if you hadn't filled me in on the overarching story, I still wouldn't know what the fuck is going on. Like, I still have not... Sure, we have something that's actually happening now with the war and, you know, trying to get Dimitri his sanity back, which we finally did, and now we're gonna help Vargas and all that fun shit. But I still don't know what the deal was with the people that ambushed, at least without you telling me. I wouldn't know what the deal is with the people that ambushed me in the sealed forest. I'd have no clue. It's just something that happened. Why? Who fucking knows? The game doesn't tell you. They leave out far too much of the information about what's actually happening depending on what routes you pick.
Despite their victory at the Battle of Gronder, the Kingdom Army turns around and marches for Ferdiad instead of heading south. To hail the arrival of the Kingdom Army, the people of Ferdiad begin to rebel. No move is made to suppress them. Instead, Cornelia directs her borrowed Imperial troops to prevent Dimitri from reaching the Kingdom capital.
So the Golden Deer focuses apparently more on who the Ergathians are, according to Cal. But, like, they didn't have to sequester all of that to one route, because it leaves you completely blind
Ferdiad.
in the start.
It has been a lifetime since I was here last.
Hang on, Dimitri. Like, I get they tried to do what they did for Fates, where they have a story here, a story there, and a story in the middle. But even in Fates, you still get bits and pieces of the overarching story. Sure, oh god, what's the dancer's name? Our sister. Fuck, what's her name? Or not sister, she's not our sister. Half-sister, stepsister, whatever. Starts with an A. Azura. Even though Azura can't tell you much of what's happening in Fates, cousin, whatever. It's not exactly clear as to how you're related, but I guess it is clear in the third route. I just couldn't remember what it was. But even though Fates had its story split between 3 sides, the 2 sides that don't really intersect with the main overarching story and revelation still get partly explained through Azura. Even though she can't say what's really happening, there's still bits and pieces of shit telling you what's happening and hinting at something greater than what's going on. You get none of that here, except that there's a group of black mages trying to fucking kill you. And that you're apparently the vessel of a god. Which also wasn't brought up. Cal told me that.
5 years ago, in fact. On the day before my execution, when Dedu helped me escape from prison, I killed soldiers from my homeland, stole weapons from their corpses, and made my escape soaked in their blood. To think this is how I would return to the city of my birth after all that has happened. I do not deserve that. If not for you or Rodrigue, I would still be lost. I am glad to have you at my side. From the bottom of my heart, I am forever grateful. Let's win this, Professor. Let's all make it out alive and celebrate our victory.
I agree with you, Cal. If they had just straight up cut out part 1 entirely and just dealt with part 2, have a little buffer in the beginning to explain shit going on or whatever, and then like, or even if part 1 wasn't 20-30 hours long, if part 1 was like 3 or 4 chapters, just getting into the feel of the monastery and the teaching and the combat and everything, yeah, it would be fine if it moved on a little after that. But it drags on 6 times longer than it should. I'm not really that worried about it, Cal. Thank you for the
path to the
offer.
castle has been cleared. We are making preparations to advance.
Maybe at some point in the future, I'll be like, you know, I kind of want to go see the other stories, and we'll blitz through chapter 1 and, you know, do things from there. Because there's still going to be story bits in chapter 1 through the Black Eagles or the Golden Deer, depending on the students I talk to and relationships and everything.
Say the word, and we march.
Yes. Let us begin. Everyone, listen well. This battle is for all that the Empire stole from us. It is a fight to reclaim the days of peace we once enjoyed. I give you but 2 commands. Stay alive and follow your heart. That is all I ask. The gates to the kingdom capital are open. Join me. It is time to take back our home!
I thought I would see you again, little princeling. So stubborn. It must run in your family.
Cornelia, the city is overrun with insurrection. It seems to be in response to our enemy's arrival. If we do nothing, our army may suffer damages. We should suppress the citizens immediately.
The people are rebelling? Let them do as they please. Or are you saying you have enough soldiers to divide our forces? Quite bold of you, with our enemy's most elite soldiers at our doorstep.
But what are you suggesting?
The city is going to be a battlefield anyway. Kill all who oppose us, even if they are members of the general populace.
Oops.
Go on now. You are needed out there.
As you wish. May we find fortune in the battle to come.
Huh. What an inconvenience the little princeling has turned out to be. And bringing that troublesome person along with him. It would have been much better if he and his sweet little stepsister had been good little children and just killed each other.
Yeah, I pulled it up before we started. Let's see here. The chapter list. Yeah, if part 1 wasn't 12 chapters, and maybe like 5, 4, I would consider, you know, running through again real quick, but I have 12 people! Holy shit! Seth, get out of here. Now, I'll let you assist your sister. Daughter. Sister. Yeah, that one. How's everybody else at? Oh, over here. And over here. Alright, well, each side has a healer. Alright, I made Mercedes a ninja. Yeah, I know that feeling, Cal. Hell are these? Why are there mechs? Where'd these come from? Okay. What's this switch do? The mechs are Cornelia's. They're protected by the power of bullshit. Cool. You want to use those levers before you fight them? Alright. Oh, there she is.
Preparations are all in place. Time to meet my old master. Ready the Titaness in the streets. Let's give them a welcome to remember.
Surprised there's not,
Smash that traitor Cornelia and reclaim the capital! I will not lose. I swear it by the blood in my veins.
I'm surprised there's not, like, citizens out on the map I have to try and save in the process. She said she'd just kill anyone in the way. I don't know what the hell this even does. What's it attached to? Is it just linked to the Titaness? Just in general?
Onward. If I must. Child's play.
What's the plan?
For you to march up here and stab some dude in the face. They're Agathian tech? Okay. Again, if this was explained at all who the Argathians were, that'd be
I
cool.
do this for all of us.
But it doesn't.
Sorry, but this is war.
In this route, I guess, but...
A little scratch won't stop me.
Knew you could do it.
Leave you there, because you're protecting Flan. Let's jump over here. What do we got going on?
Let's make this quick.
How close can you get to nuke somebody? That close? Like I mentioned a stream or 2 or 3 ago at this point, if the game had started out like just saying something like there was an ancient war that happened against the people called the Argathians and whatever Saracen people are called, you know, if it started out with some basis of who these Argathians are, that would have been great. Because without you telling me who they are, I literally have no basis for who these people are, why they're different, what they're trying to do, why they exist at all. They're just here.
I'd be honored.
Ready when you are. Next try. I can do no less. My duty is your death.
Alright.
I am prepared.
And the march forward to do. Let's see how this works with the fist this time.
Leave it to me.
Did I not repair your killer lance? I didn't. Why? I fucked up.
I'll cut through.
Guess I'll fix that at some point.
I'm your girl.
I can blast them through
At
the
your
wall.
service.
How big is this wall? 2? Probably can't.
What's my strategy?
We're out to repair Dimitri's lance at some point, apparently.
All in his service!
Wait, did I not equip the... Huh? Did I not equip the
Threat
fists?
eliminated.
Too slow.
Apparently I didn't, just... thought I didn't.
It's over. This could turn the tides.
I love a massive crit rate.
Is that it?
Haha, you missed.
Obvious. Is that it?
Nice try, buddy.
Obvious. Is that it? Don't bother haunting me.
Not quite.
Wow, okay. Should probably switch her to whatever the the other like healer job, the other caster job is.
I won't stop here.
One to remember.
No hesitation!
All is going to plan.
Well met.
It had to be done.
Those forces are taken care of. I didn't realize Gilbert was here at the net.
Stop now.
Nice shot.
Unstoppable. Maybe this will help me keep step.
Clear that dude and back up.
Burn until we meet again. Need to pull my weight.
Oh, can you not kill this dude? She might live, actually. We'll see.
I'll end this quickly. It is done. Onward.
In the name of justice! I won't falter. Thank you.
Weren't the Titaness enough for you? Well then, we had better activate the Viscum.
What?
Next try.
Oh, just bolt towers. Okay. Meteor!
moving forward.
Oh, no. Damn.
Mother, I will see.
What's the plan?
Obvious.
Really? You missed? Okay.
Onward.
Go this way, I guess.
I cannot lose.
You literally did have to rewind time for it.
I am prepared.
Ready when you are. Prepare yourself. I shall not stray.
I'd be honored. I can't lose! I must steel myself.
Everyone liked the roundabout same
Let's make
position
this
they were
quick.
in. There we go.
Much appreciated. Weren't the Titans?
Too slow.
Even if they hit Ingrid, they wouldn't do any damage to her.
I'm getting closer to my goals.
Obvious. Is that it? Obvious. Don't work.
It's my duty.
The range on these things. Good. Not over there.
You're too kind.
Yeah, let's get rid of this asshole.
You took me lightly.
What's my strategy?
I'm your girl.
Thank you.
At your service.
Much needed.
I guess everyone's just playing the waiting game, huh?
Child's play.
If I can finish running up that side.
Not quite.
Wish they would show me or tell me what that sound is, because I have no idea. Is it this one moving? I think it's gonna happen. I figured it was the sound of the tintiness, but like I wish it would show me which ones they are.
I'm still here.
You sure are, Ash.
I can do no less. Nice try. Prepare yourself. I aim for greatness.
I know I have like near 100% crit rate, but I think Ingrid has our most crits.
For now, I'll revel in my achievement.
As I expected.
Next round, you can turn that off, and she can head down this way. You two can fly to catch up. Everyone else just gets to chill out. Do nothing. Like, I purposely or accidentally set people up just outside the range of that. So you can head back this way. I really wish you could work yourself like the witches could. That'd be great.
That should stop the supply of magic. Now we should be able to land attacks on those things.
These strange devices and weapons. They are the Empire's? Unbelievable.
Yeah, I guess. Never explained to me.
Leave it to me. It's our chance to prevail.
Do you not have a gambit? Do you not have a squad anymore? Oh, what the fuck?
You'll regret this!
I wield this power for His Highness.
Allow me to demonstrate!
What's next?
We took down a mech.
I'll cut through. Leave my soul.
Oh, we can crit them even with their shield up.
This is for everyone's good.
Let's win this already.
I do this for all of us.
Wait, your thing is stride, right? I don't think I can do anything with hers from back here. Man, you're really just a really shitty mage, Flan. I didn't repair her bow either. Fuck. Alright. I think I forgot to do a lot of shit.
They say
Let's
Good job,
That
Sabine.
it? That took too much effort.
But it was well worth it. Going after Dedu, of all people? Alright. Let's worry about this side over here first. You'll live. Unless it crits.
I can feel it in...
No crit? Ah, come on.
I will not die here.
I was just stronger.
Then a giant steel mech. Yeah, you sure were. Hell's Mercedes.
I owe you one.
These things have a mid-range.
I'm sorry.
Hey, look at you, Gilbert. Level 30.
Still had room to grow.
Here is something to believe.
Ah,
Watch and learn.
wow. Alright.
We'll cover you.
We must destroy you now.
All in his service!
See if you can do some crazy shit, Ash, from down here.
I can't lose.
Said we weren't going to get hit, but...
I need to slow down.
I can do no less. Too slow. Prepare yourself.
Can still get you down there. Just chill up for that. Haha, you missed me. Ah, but she didn't miss Ingrid.
Let's see you dodge this!
Me of all people. Really?
Really?
Allow me to demonstrate! Here is something to believe in! I'm stronger than before.
Hey, what's up? Where did... There she is. If I have you actually run back over here. Still reach the floor.
Why, thank you.
And then she... There we go. Now my people are standing.
What's the plan?
They did not put you in that caster's range.
Stay alive, Bernie.
You got this, Bernie.
A striking display.
You wait there. Back over here.
I feel weak.
Just like ditch this. Going anything. Wow, he's gonna blow up like the whole area around him, isn't he? If you get hit, you're gonna die, Ash. Just so you're aware.
In the name of justice!
Just don't get hit, Ash.
I've got you!
Good job, Ash. You did it.
It was the only way.
And you're still alive.
I'll keep moving forward.
Like I had Ash and Ingrid just take out one of these by themselves. Like it was nothing. Keep moving, the Cynthia. You're almost here.
I'm nobody's fool.
Haha! Silly archers. I have better range than you. She doesn't move. Is there a point to being back here at all? Like, she's over here, and I can get there through these sides. I guess if I send everyone down, like, the side lanes, even then I can go this way. Experience, okay. Yeah. Guess that'd be about it.
I'm fine. Huh?
I probably could have done that. I didn't think about it.
A little
Just
scratch
warping
won't
straight to
stop me.
Cornelia. Where are you guys going? I'm Out-sniping the archers with the high ground.
What's next?
You thought you had the advantage.
I'll protect everyone.
You have a brave sword. Oh shit. Okay, never mind.
All for our future.
I have a brave sword. Where are they going? I don't think they know where they're going.
It had to be done. Okay, I'm gonna do
I don't know
it!
what you have, but I want
I'll be home again soon.
it. Ooh, Wo Dao, huh?
Just be careful.
Park your happy ass there, Sylvain.
I must pull through.
Sorry, you can't touch the girls.
Oh my, what a charming guest. Let me take care of you.
I could have had the 1% crit. Damn, do you have enough junk in the trunk there, Cornelia? That you have a really, like, pronounced dress. So I need healing. Do you not mind? Thank you.
Tempting! Allow me to demonstrate!
Get ready.
This could turn the tides.
Again, do you, Titanus, know where you're going? I'm assuming you have like a set path from here, but it's nowhere near where we actually are. Whatever.
So this is as far as I could get.
Sure is. I'll pass. Too much for my liking.
Well, so be it. Still, I'll give you a little gift.
You gonna light the town on fire?
It's over, Cornelia. If you have any last words, now is the time.
Right you are. Very well. I have an old tale that I would like you to hear, if I may. About something that happened 10 years ago. Something Patricia said about how she wished to see her real daughter again, no matter who or what she had to sacrifice to do so. And about how I made her wish come true, at the cost of the king's head.
The king's head? You mean Dusker? You monster! You mean to say that my father, everyone, was killed by my stepmother?
That's right. Her family meant everything to her. You certainly know that feeling, do you not? Oh, poor little prince. Unloved by the only mother he ever knew. How pitiful.
How dare you!
There's nothing left for you now. Nothing but despair.
You know, I just pulled him out of that deep pit he's been in for like 5 years. Can we not put him back there? Hey, good job, Annette.
Try as that woman might to spout nonsense to her very last, nothing could change the fact that she was an enemy of the kingdom. She sold out Fargus to the Empire, forcing our people to suffer their tyranny. But all that ends today. No more blood will be needlessly spilled. Now that Cornelia has fallen, we will exert pressure on the nobles who were aligned with her. Perhaps we may yet find a connection to the tragic incident in Dusker. Once we do that, we will finally be able to prove the innocence of its people.
Your Highness. I am certain that would make those of Dusker who lost their lives that day very happy. I am grateful, and I am proud to serve a man such as you.
Come, Your Highness. You still have some responsibilities that must be carried out. Your people have been patiently awaiting your return.
Do you mean... No. I can't bear to face them after all that I...
Too bad.
Professor. Right you are, as ever. I am their king, after all. What is this?
As you can see, the people are rejoicing at the return of their king.
Even though I turned my back on them and fled the kingdom in disgrace.
Even so, the spectacle before you does not lie. We are a kingdom in need of a king, a hero to save the people from their long oppression. Your Highness, it is truly a blessing that you have returned.
Do I really have the right to stand here? Will they accept me as their king? Bloodstained as I am I fit to be king? Yes, you are right again, my friend. I am finally home again. Fargus, how I missed you. It may be spring, but the nights are quite chilly here in Ferdiad. Still, our celebratory feast shows no sign of stopping. Have you grown weary of the festivities? If memory serves, you were much the same at the ball all those years ago. I have just returned from visiting the graves of my loved ones. It had been a long while since I left Flowers. I was always terribly afraid of going near there, but I could not stay away forever. You have taught me something important, Professor. You never let up, do you? No, what I am referring to is far more valuable. How should I put this? Perhaps it is most accurate to say that you taught me how to live. If you and I had not reunited on that fateful day, I am certain I would have died a fruitless death on the battlefield. I would have foolishly challenged a horde of foes, and in doing so, needlessly sacrificed the lives of my friends and myself. But now I have returned to my rightful place. I struggle with what to say when I know well that words are not enough to express my gratitude. You saved me from the darkness and guided me back to the light. Thank you, Professor. With all that I am, I thank you. That is a hard question to answer. I still do not believe I deserve happiness. These hands of mine have taken so many lives. Nobles and commoners, adults and children. Perhaps a day will come when I have finally atoned for my sins. But such a day is not possible until after the war is over. But I digress. For tonight, our only focus should be to bask in our victory. After that, we must prepare for our battle with the Empire. To start, we must absorb the Kingdom Knights taken by the Dukedom into our own forces and reshuffle our troops. The Lords will need to help purge our territory of Imperial forces, and I will use my authority as king to gather forces from various regions. And we'll have to ask the merchants to lend us the funds we require. Oh, and we must request delivery of supplies at once.
Good luck with that.
I cannot handle all this work by myself, you know. I will be
Damn.
counting on you, Professor. There is much to do, but it is all critical work if we hope to stand a chance against the Empire. Yes, I am well aware. I believe we have spoken of this before. Everyone has something they simply cannot accept. As for Edelgard, I am certain she will never be able to accept the Church of Seros. I believe that is why she seeks to destroy it. She is looking to revolutionize the world, in her mind, for the better. But even if she manages to birth a new world, it would be at the cost of... I wish to end this war through acceptance, not annihilation. Just as my people accepted me, I wish dearly to accept her. But I fear...
Your Highness, I finally found you.
I'm sorry for slipping away. Has something happened?
An express messenger just arrived from the leader of the Alliance. Please, return to the castle at once.
An express messenger? What in the world could Claude be after? I am on my way. Professor, please join me.
Didn't they, like, brutally murder our last messenger?
Part 2. Azure Moon. Garland Moon. The Golden Deer's Plea. The Kingdom Army has reclaimed the Kingdom capital and plans to immediately begin restoring the country and its forces. But an unexpected request arrives from Claude, leader of the Leicester Alliance. Dimitri promptly responds to the request for aid, and he rushes to prepare the Kingdom's forces.
I feel like we could have spent more time, like, exploring the Kingdom of Fargus and, like, helping to reclaim it instead of doing one fight and be like, that's it, we got it under our control. Like...
We have received a request for aid from the Alliance. They are being invaded by the Empire.
That sucks.
We have only just taken back Ferdiad, and yet I am already asking all of you to move out once more. Please accept my apologies for that.
That's no problem at all. More importantly, how is the Alliance faring?
House Regan has rallied the Alliance lords. They are facing the enemy with all the strength they can muster. But we do not know how far that will get them. It seems the enemy's relentless attacks have forced them into a tough situation. Their defeat at Gronder severely weakened the Alliance. I imagine the Empire now intends to destroy them before they can recover.
Wow, if they hadn't betrayed us, their forces would have been weakened at the, Battle of Gondor. Gronder. People want to call it Gondor, but I know it's not that.
To think they'd watch us chase their soldiers out of the Kingdom capital, then immediately go invade the Alliance. Their general is Lord Volkard von Arundel. He serves as regent to the Emperor. He has presumably taken command after the Emperor was wounded in Gronder.
He is known for his shrewdness and excels not only in domestic affairs, but tactics as well. He is not an opponent we should take lightly. Lord Arundel. I always suspected that Lord Arundel was behind the tragedy 9 years ago. The timing of his departure from the kingdom, the fact that he abruptly stopped making donations, too many factors made him suspect. If Lord Arundel conspired with Cornelia, then what Kronya and the others said 5 years ago?
I'm lost. What are we talking about?
Well, never mind that for now. The Alliance needs our help. What are your thoughts?
If we turn our back on the Alliance and then Deirdre falls, it will undoubtedly make our situation difficult further down the road.
Wait, what happened 9 years ago? Because 10 years ago was the tragedy of Duskur, and 5 years ago was the fall of the monastery. It was 9 years ago.
We would have enemies in two directions. In the Alliance to the northeast, and in the Empire to the south.
That is true. In that scenario, we would not be able to safely march our soldiers to Enbar.
I am terribly worried about Lady Rhea, but I believe we must save the Alliance first. Oh, maybe if we do this, the Alliance will help us out in return. We could ask them to help us attack the Empire. You know, a sneak attack or something.
Annie, when did you become so devious?
What would your mother think?
You wouldn't know, you don't talk to her.
It wasn't that devious.
What do you think, Professor?
Ah, yes.
Yes, I agree.
Yes and yes. Good
I
decisions.
will admit that there is something to be gained for us as well, for when we eventually march south. But far more importantly, they need us. We cannot turn our backs on them. We will arrange to head out at once. Prepare yourselves, everyone.
Again, there's no hard feelings about them stabbing us in the back. Like, we're just gonna ignore that? Don't worry, Claude, we'll get there in 4 weeks. At the end of this month. Why are we back in the fucking monastery?
Here for the flowers again? I see.
Riveting conversation. As always with Didu.
I have 2 things to say. First, I thank you for supporting His Highness in my absence. But I must also admonish you for taking your own well-being too lightly. On several occasions, I have seen you protect others by putting yourself in harm's way.
But it's fine to do. I can control
grateful for
time
your
and space.
efforts, but I feel you should place a higher value on your own life. His Highness relies on you. As do I.
Look, I can die, like, what is it, 13 times? As long as it's not a 14th time, I get it right then, I'm fine.
Then show that with your actions. We cannot afford to lose an invaluable asset like you. And... this greenhouse would be a more lonely place without you in it. It would not be fair to the flowers to leave me their only caretaker. Someday, I hope to show you a whole landscape of these flowers in full bloom. Yes, once this conflict is over and His Highness ascends the throne, I believe it can be done. You must live at least until then. Understood? That's true enough. I had not thought much of my own life until now, except that I would gladly cast it aside for His Highness. That is still true, but now I desire to see the end of this war. Until I can show you the fields of Duskur in bloom, I will go on living.
You know, I had a thought. All this time, we've never told or shown anybody the fact that we have...
Thank you so much.
...time powers. Like, I get it'd be a hard thing to show someone, because they would forget it happened once we were around time. But, like, it's just not something we've ever, like, came in discussion with anybody. Like, oh yeah, I can do this, don't worry about it. Or, like, we haven't had some situation happen where, like, it's forced to be shown. Despite our godhood, it's relatively, like, hidden amongst the narrative of the game. Alright, can anyone hurt to do? I think I can do 1 damage? Fuck.
Weak.
Oh, no you can't. Fool.
Luck wasn't with you.
The dude is like 47 fucking defense.
Pathetic.
More proof of my loyalty.
Weak. Pathetic.
Had to be done.
Oh shit, this guy actually does damage.
Weak.
Ah, no you don't, you fool.
Pathetic.
Wow, you suck, dude.
A threat eliminated.
Just predicts everything's gonna happen. Yeah, I guess that would be a way to do it. Oh shit, I missed. Someone finally scratched to do.
Pathetic.
There we go.
A threat eliminated.
Well, that's done. For whatever reason, I decided to do that. What quest is up here?
What do you think?
Gilbert, do you have another stupid, like, stockpile
With
quest?
the capital recaptured, I desire to call him Your Majesty rather than Your Highness. He would refuse my desire, rightfully pointing out that he has not as yet been crowned. However, the day this war is ended, and the Church has placed the crown upon his head, then he will truly be our king, and I will call him Your Majesty.
Wait, why does the Church have to do it? The Church isn't affiliated with any
reports from
country.
my spies. There is something worrying me, and no, it can wait. I shall tell you more when our information is more concrete.
Also, the Church kind of, like, doesn't really exist at the moment.
I have a request.
Yeah, I'm not doing this. Like, I get the Church was a big, like, point in the city in the area of Fodlan, but, like,
Pardon me.
it was gone for 5 years, nearly completely destroyed, but the moment I show up, like, everyone just flocks back to it.
Need something? See you again soon.
No, with 800 points, I don't. Coordination requires the Church to do it because they recognize the gods as a superior force. Whatever. I'll accept that, I guess.
Some new insight.
Also, the novelty of, like, the whole class system
I have to
has
ask
wore
you.
off. Catherine, you're not a student for, like, the 20th time. I can file it as culturally dumb. Okay. Yes, sir. Let's say you're leading an army against the enemy's forces. To get that number your own, he has you surrounded. What would you do?
Huh. Not bad.
Whose birthday is it? Lorenz.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
For the two of us?
Yes.
She wasn't a student 5 years ago, and
Pretty
she's
good
not a
job.
student now. I don't know why she's still like, Professor, I have a question. Can you help me with my studies? Like, what are you talking about? I should probably actually like do some goals because people are maxing out on shit.
It seems my proficiency.
But yeah, the novelty of the whole classroom has wore off. It was really cool to start with. Wait. It was a really cool thing to start with. And I enjoyed it for what it was. But like once people are kind of set up in their builds and like they do what you want them to do, it's just kind of there. Sorry, I was talking to my child. Anyways, we're gonna go do this prologue real quick. Now that I've prepared all of our freaking gear.
Thank you. You may leave now.
Or most of our gear, at least.
Not really. There is just a problem I must now clean up. Do you know of Aryan Road? It is a fortress that also goes by the name of the Silver Maiden.
First time hearing of it.
Is that so? Aryan Road is a fortress city, lauded as the strongest in the kingdom. The land around Aryan Road was once entrusted to Count Rowe. When he turned to the Empire, the Silver Maiden went with him. Now, one after another, the lords of each region are leaving the Empire at the call of the Eastern Lords. But I am sure the Empire has no plans to relinquish the fortress city, given its strategic position on the front lines of their war with the Kingdom. Unless we can take back Aryan Road, the Kingdom will continually be attacked at its weakest points. I was thinking that we need to deal with it soon, and that we need to investigate the status of the enemy's force, but I'm afraid so. We confirmed that troops departed the Imperial capital, headed for Aryan Road. If they are followed by a second and third batch of reinforcements, then the difficulty of taking back Aryan Road will increase exponentially. But that does not mean we are entirely without recourse. I am just at a loss as to when the soldiers will arrive. Right away? You never cease to amaze. Your answers always bring me joy. Okay, let's gather everyone immediately. We'll begin the war council for the departing troops.
Charge to Arianrod. Meow. Meow. Can't think of what I was talking about when my son walked upstairs. I was talking to him for like 5 minutes. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I appreciate it. I just looked over and saw it. Yay! Oh no, 11 units. Oh, Flan is supporting it. I really want to find whoever did the starting layout for the camera in any of these maps. Our units are here. The camera should be here. Not here. Not here. Not over here. The camera should be here by default. Hubert. Why the fuck are you here? I guess you're defending the fortress, but... Manuela? As an assassin? Okay. Weren't you a priest? Oh, and you just ditched the golden deer? You're a warlock. Can't believe the golden deer's professor ditched them. What this does? He's from the Empire? Oh. Okay. Alright. Annette, you're over here. Cynthia, you're over here. Mercedes is already over there.
It seems we are just in time. Any later and Aryan Road may have been lost.
Excuse me.
Her Majesty was right to send me here.
You're a vampire.
Hubert. So, you have come here in command of extra troops from the Imperial capital. I had hoped to take the fort while it was poorly defended, but now... well, there is nothing to be done. We must defeat him, and then take Aryan Road.
Why was Arya Road?
Traps have been set throughout Aryan Road to repel invaders who make it inside. If I remember correctly, there should be devices somewhere that let you deactivate the
That's
traps.
what the little plates are.
However, Aryan Road has been in Imperial hands for a while now. They may have changed how things work. But there's no point in dawdling. Let's just make a point to disable any devices we come across.
So that's what these are. Floor traps. Nice.
I'm your
Well,
girl.
first things first.
Can't afford to lose.
Well, now that we've seen all the new, like... now we've seen all the new class animations. Let's speed things up just a little bit. As
At your service.
Ready when you are. Nice try.
oh, she didn't crit. Okay.
I do this for all of us.
Bernie's a bit far away to assist. Nope, she can.
You make me feel safe.
I am prepared.
That.
Leave it to me.
Here.
What's the plan?
You can start climbing the stairs.
I'd be honored.
It's in range of that archer. There we go.
I'll cut through.
Pick you up, and I'm gonna. Not sure what I'm gonna do yet.
What's my strategy?
It's a good question, me. We're gonna go this way.
Surprise reinforcements. We must defeat them.
Surprise reinforcements on the other side of the map. It's one paladin.
Too slow.
Next try.
Ingrid's a monster.
For now, I'll revel in my achievement.
41 fucking speed.
This
Hey!
level of
Saw coming.
Master swordsman. Oh, you know bolting. Oh,
this
you
is
also know
my
bolting.
punishment.
I guess Dimitri's not standing
Leave
there.
it to me.
You guys can cover a lot of area. Holy
I'd
shit.
be honored.
So you guys can just cover fucking everything. Why don't I know bolting or meteor or anything? This is bullshit.
What's my strategy? I'll cut through. What's the plan?
Surprise.
Too slow.
Next try.
Ingrid just continues to be a monster.
For now,
What's the max level? Is the max level 40 still?
Too easy.
Hey, he missed this time. Nice.
This level of mastery.
I need to slow down.
At your service.
I am prepared.
There you go, dude. Put that man in the ground.
I wield this.
Wow. Amazing. I do this for all of us.
This is also difficult terrain. Man.
Need to pull my weight.
Oh, he didn't crit. Okay.
Stronger.
Let's make this quick. I'm your girl.
I feel bad for these Fortress Knights over here. Man, I'm kind of glad I'm not using Lorenz. His level ups are getting screwed.
Ready when you are.
I suppose you thought defeating the troops outside the castle first would demoralize the ones within. Not such a bad idea, honestly. But you failed to account for me.
Oh, that's where you're wrong, Hubert. I did account for you. That's why I sent the Pegasus Knight this way, or the Falcon Knight this way, you fool.
Aryan Road is a crucial asset to the Empire. You will not pry it from our grasp.
See, watch. See? You missed. You suck. Ooh. Still staying to do. Ow. Hey, thanks for coming to my range, buddy.
They say experience beats...
With this strength, I can protect them all.
Stats in this game are so weird compared to the previous Fire Emblems.
My thanks.
Like, normally you would not be anywhere close to 40 strength. Hey, Hubert.
That's as far as I go. I'll withdraw. For now.
Well, let's hope you don't get screwed, Ingrid.
If Hubert is gone, then I see no reason to remain. Time to go.
Oh, okay. Bye, Hanneman.
I've never been one to fight to the death. I'll make a graceful exit while I still can.
Wait.
The Empire troops are withdrawing.
Oh.
This is it. We failed to get Hubert, but at least we have recaptured Aryan Road.
Well,
Let's clean
my
up
experience.
the wreckage and return to Garrick Mach. Well done, everyone. The day is ours.
I didn't realize the objective was to defeat Hubert. I just wanted to get rid of Meteor.
Oh, it's you. I think all of this work is just catching up with me. Just pretend that yawn never happened. By the way, I wanted to thank you for your help with the Aryan Road campaign the other day. You were exceptional. Your leadership was key in taking back Aryan Road safely. Indeed, everyone gave their all for victory. I am always being saved by those around me, it seems. It seems that after taking back Aryan Road, many things are changing within the kingdom. Specifically, the lesser lords of the lands surrounding Aryan Road have pledged vassalage to the kingdom. The knights they possess may now be added to the kingdom's army. And if that happens, I would like to leave them in your capable hands. Also, my apologies. here I am, simply throwing one report after another at you. Perhaps. It is certainly true that I have been stuck in my quarters lately, dealing with more official business and other such tasks than ever before. But that is something I have been putting off for far too long. Though it is exhausting, filling in the blanks of 5 years and several months must be done. I am going to tackle them all, one at a time. That is one small part of my atonement. So, Professor, I have been doing all of the talking, but I assume you came here for a reason.
Nope, I was just walking around.
A victory celebration, you say? You know, this reminds me of that time I dragged you to the dining hall. Do you recall? If memory serves, that was after the mock battle between the houses. It was a wonderful time. We had just finished our mission, and we were invited to join in the celebration. You know, every once in a while, I do long to be part of the group as well. But do you think that it is really acceptable for someone like me to quietly join in the merriment? You really think so? Well, if you insist. Thank you, Professor. Now then, let's go. Together.
Cool, that's done. Oh, I remember what I was talking about now before my son came upstairs. The classroom, like the whole class system. It was really cool to start with, and it's like one of my favorite things in Three Houses. Just the novelty of it is wore off like 45 hours into the game.
Pretty good job.
We need to go adjust the goals, though.
All the more reason to try.
How best to use this?
I think I got it.
Support conversations.
Your Highness, you still have scars on your back. It does you no good to languish in pain. I will procure some medicine.
No, it is fine. Though they are still deep, these are from 9 years ago. They do not hurt any longer. Besides, it would be a shame if the scars I got from protecting you were to fade. I bear these scars proudly. It makes me think that it was worthwhile that someone like me survived.
To hear you say such things.
You say that I saved you. But do you know that you also saved me that day?
Again, what happened 9 years ago?
If I had been unable to save anyone, I would have been the sole survivor. I would have had no reason to keep living. But I saved someone. Saved you. That and that alone has always been my crutch.
When I stood before those soldiers and their swords that day, I was prepared to die. But then, you suddenly appeared, and you shielded me. I knew then that a savior's hand could reach into even the deepest darkness. I still have not been able to repay that debt.
Have you not heard a word I've said? You have saved me in countless ways. 5 years ago, I did nothing but await my execution within my jail cell. Was it not you that saved me?
That was nothing more than my duty as your vassal.
Listen, perhaps you consider me to be someone special, but I think the same of you. You are irreplaceable, cherished. So stop saying that we cannot be friends. Stop saying such awful things.
Please, do not look at me that way. You promised me you would build a kingdom that is proud to boast of Dusker blood. In this kingdom, where there is no distinction between the people of Dusker and the people of Fodlan, will I finally, without reservation, be able to call you my friend. Will I, Dimitri?
Dedue.
Yeah, the Taji Dusker was 10 years ago. So what happened 9 years ago? It's been brought up
you
twice
will
now.
call me your friend again and again, no matter how many hardships I must endure.
9 years ago is Dimitri's revenge on Dusker. Oh, okay.
I will do all I can to bring about that world as well. To be your friend is what I have always wanted.
Is that so? I am glad to hear it.
But until that time, we must allow no harm to befall you. So please call upon me when you walk alone at night. And even when you go out in the day, please tell me where you are going and whom you are meeting.
In the end, I suppose there is no fixing your overprotectiveness, is there? I suppose I can live with that.
It was Dimitri and Felix's first taste of combat. Okay. So, while they were talking, I was paying attention, but I was scrolling through Reddit just out of curiosity. I came across this post in the Digimon subreddit that's really funny. So, someone said, "We accidentally named our daughter after a Digimon character. My wife worked with kids, and when they were suggesting names for the baby, one name stuck with her, and I loved it too. We told her the child's name we picked. They loved it, because they were happy because it was their favorite Digimon character." Then someone replied, "I'm sure Blackmore or Greymon will forgive you when she's older."
That's Bernadetta. Those thugs are pursuing her. What did the weakling expect running ahead? I can't leave her alone for 1 second.
You really ran us around, little lady. Nowhere to run now, though.
Ah, it's all over! I'm done for!
What? My sword!
Ah, the technique! No, I can't stand by and watch. You're not hurt, are you?
Felix, is that really you? Thank you so much. I was sure I was finished. You saved my life. I can never repay... Huh?
Shut your mouth and calm down. I should be thanking you.
What?
When you were surrounded, I got to see you use your technique again. I get it now. For just a moment, you flail your limbs like a wild creature. If I could learn to do that, I'd be unstoppable.
In that case, I'm happy to help.
I would be even more impressed if you hadn't been screaming the whole time.
Hey, come on! I was running for my life! Don't make fun of me for... Huh? No way.
Why are you staring at me?
You're actually smiling. Not like a sarcastic smirk either. A big goofy grin from ear to ear. You're just a big old nut, aren't you, Felix? Once you get through the shell, there's all sorts of good stuff inside.
You don't know me.
Aw, there's that shell again.
Okay, that's it. Quit making fun of me.
I didn't mean anything by it. I'm sorry.
Annette Gilbert.
What's wrong, Father? I didn't expect you to summon me.
I carved this on a whim. I wish for you to take it, Annette.
A wooden doll. You used to make these for me when I was a child.
I still do it, when the mood strikes.
It's so cute. It's... Wait. No. What do you want from me?
I want nothing. I was carving and I thought of you. I remembered how happy you would be as a child when I handed one of these dolls to you.
I was back then, but I'm not a child anymore. It's too late for this now, Father. It doesn't make me happy anymore.
Annette.
I was so lonely after you left. I was always alone. I didn't know where you were or who to turn to for comfort. All I could do was look at the dolls you carved for me and remember you, and weep.
If you don't need it, you can throw it away. It is all the same in the end. I am sorry, Annette. I should have given more thought to my actions.
Father, wait! No, this won't do at all. It would be better to throw this doll away. You are too cruel, Father. Of course I could never throw it away.
Not really sure I have anything else to do this month. Nothing else really needs repaired. Ooh, no, we need to go to the roster. And find Felix. Wait, is Astra... Did we not learn Asta? Oh, it's a combat art? Ah, this is bullshit. Hate this game. Why is it a combat art? Man. It's my one complaint about the battling so far. I like the mages have big range, and the archers have big range, and the Dew and Sylvain are big-ass walls, and I have a massive crit rate. I'm not a fan of combat arts, I'm not a fan of a lot of combat arts. I'm not a fan of gambits. Some combat arts are fine, but like... Charge! Oh crap, I need to adjust goals, right?
There must be more I can do.
Making strides.
I'm starting to get it.
Also, I'm not a fan of poisons not falling off naturally and having to be actually
Having
cured.
allowed the Imperial Army to invade, the Alliance Army makes their last stand at the center of House Regan territory in Deirdre. The Kingdom Army rushes to their aid after amassing more troops.
Oh, it's this guy we've met exactly one other time. And he was evil? Question mark?
The citizens of Deirdre have all been evacuated and are now at sea. Are you sure about this? If Deirdre were to fall, those ships don't have enough resources for...
Deirdre won't fall. Have some faith in me, will you?
Oh, yes, sir.
Our line of defense has been broken. The Imperial Army will be here any moment.
Understood. You two join up with the troops in the city.
Yes, sir.
Judith, are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's been years since I last battled in the city streets.
Don't go messing up because your vision has weakened with age. Take the defensive for now.
Yeah, I get it. You hang in there too, boy. Your wounds from Gronder Field haven't fully healed yet, have they?
No, but it's not like I can sit this one out. I have to make my daring escape after all. Yeah, for the last time, stop calling me boy. That's an official order from the leader of the Alliance.
Understood, Leader Man. I wonder if our little ray of hope will show up. We fought on opposite sides at Gronder, didn't we?
They'll come. You can count on it. If anyone can bring him back, it's Teach. Teach will talk and he'll listen. But more than anything, I've seen their skill and their abilities. I believe in them.
Claude, reinforcements are coming from the west. Their banner is that of the kingdom.
What did I tell you? They're here, and just in time.
Who said we're reinforcements?
It
I'm here to
appears
conquer the
Imperial
Alliance.
Army has already marched into Deirdre
I mean,
engage the Alliance. It seems the Imperial advance has been stalled by guerrilla skirmishes. The Alliance forces are holding out, but they won't last much longer.
That must be Judith of House Daphne, who joined up with Claude's troops. To think Judith, a true hero, would find herself backed into a corner like this.
It is not so. The Alliance has only drawn the enemy so deeply into the city to allow us to attack them from behind. Brilliant. I believe so. He put his soldiers into position purely on the belief that we'd come. I can't believe Claude would risk everything on that belief. He has placed all of his hopes on us. Let's make sure we live up to his expectations, Professor. Here we go. Let's move!
Again with 11 units. Just give me 12 at all maps, please. So I can have everybody with me at all times. Feel better. Oh, Hilda's here to be a wall. Alright. Hey, look, there's his albino dragon. I know baloney. Their immortal servant. Oh, wow, this game actually has a rapier. Huh. Plus weird she's level 39 Lord, but whatever. Anyways. Really, you're stuck over there? This will have to work, honestly.
The leader of the Alliance has managed to escape to the harbor, has he? Those rats resist in vain.
Your Excellency, there's an army closing in on us from outside. The banners are those of House Blathid.
Blathid? I see. That idiot failed, it seems. Hurry up and kill the leader of the Alliance. With him gone, Deirdre will fall.
Of what house?
I will not let Claude die. Let's hurry to his rescue.
Whose house? Whose house
you're
Blathid?
late. Hurry up and help.
I am prepared.
I'm your girl.
Dimitri's house? Oh, okay. I'm trying to pay attention to all these names. I really am. Just, I don't know. I miss a lot of them for some reason.
Let's make this quick.
What's the plan? What's my strategy?
Blathed Rex is also the goodest boy. Who is that?
I'd be honored.
The dogs in the
Looking
monastery?
good.
I still haven't found the part where I can feed any of the animals.
I do this for all of us.
Like, I haven't interacted with any of the animals around the monastery at all.
Ernie's just no.
Leave it to me.
Wish you were a little closer, dude.
I'll cut through.
At your service.
Ready when you are.
Claude's nuts, asking me to protect the bridge. That's so much responsibility. But the guy's so helpless, I feel sorry for him. So, I'll do what I can to protect him.
Smash that fool into the ground. I'm gonna get over there quick and heal her, aren't I? I sure am.
The subjugation of Deirdre is complete. We will be joining the main army now.
They're showing up one after another. Nothing for it but to blockade the gate leading to the town. I don't want the enemy's numbers to increase anymore.
It's no good. We're surrounded. But I need to hurry up and rescue the boy. To get to the harbor, first we have to get rid of the enemy mercenaries. There's no other way.
Oh, she has a dedicated healer. Good. So if you block this path, Bernie and Ash to the rescue over here.
Thank you.
See what happens. The dude might blow up. We'll see. Oh, you're still in your javelin. Fuck. Oh, really? A fucking gambit? Alright.
Obvious.
Oh, the two's ever so barely alive. Holy shit.
nice.
Hey, buddy, where do you think you're going? Was that a named unit? Shit.
I'll keep moving forward.
Thank you. That was a big help. I'll go and cover our leader.
No. Ah, please.
Age takes it.
I will keep making progress.
Good job, Cynthia. You can move up. I was not on Sylvain.
I don't know what happened.
We can't move at all. The dude's just chilling with 2 HP.
Not so fast!
Thanks. I'll just use recover instead, but
Yeah.
big old fortify. So that what closes that gate then? Ah, you just can't reach that dude. Oh, I
Clever.
actually
Nothing
had
is
Ash
more
in the middle of the
foolish
area.
than dying in vain. Let's get to the harbor and finish off the leader of the Alliance.
So wait. Oh, it was Gilbert. Said, look, the Imperial Army Supply Corps attacking now will be a fine plan. Okay. See ya, fool. He's somehow still hanging on between the healing they're giving her and the healing she's giving herself.
Ooh, nice.
can get you to do something cheeky back here. Take that dude out. Got this archer.
I must continue my training.
Oh, we can't escape now. Oh, shit. Good luck, Ingrid. Hi. Here to assist.
The better to serve His Highness.
I could learn from that.
Objective is to defeat the enemy commander, huh? He's right over there. Actually in my range.
Nothing bites so hard as a cornered rat, eh?
No crit, huh?
I guess my vision really is going. I slipped up. Don't you get yourself killed out there, boy.
Judith! Stop calling me boy! I'm your leader. And I told you not to die.
Well, if she had stayed there and not ran into the boss, she'd have been fine.
Nice try.
Like, I tried. Dimitri, can you stop getting hit, man?
Only the strong succeed. My skills... Thanks for that.
Like, she had full life when she walked up there, too. Let's get some experience with this map ends.
My work's not done.
No, come here, Ash. No. Right here. Ash. Ash. I wanted that Axe of Zoltan, Ash.
I'll use this power. I'm impressed.
Not bad.
Don't be careless.
I'm impressed.
Ah, no crit.
Do our hopes end here?
Uncle, I need to know. The incident 9 years ago. You were involved, weren't you? You know something. What did Cornelia... No. What did my stepmother do?
You are not qualified to look into the darkness. You and Edelgard. Do your best to kill each other. You are family, after all. There it is. The light.
I got a goddess icon protecting Hilda. Did I get a second one for protecting Judith? Or did Judith just give the giant shell?
He's dead. There goes our chance to gain more information. And again, even if we had managed to capture him alive, judging by the way he was acting...
Teach is absolutely right. We should take this rare opportunity to let off some tension.
It's been a long time, Claude. I'm glad to see that you're safe.
Same. I haven't seen you since the nightmare that was Gronder. You really did come to help us. You must be a bunch of soft-hearted suckers, huh?
If you really felt that way, you would not have set up a defensive battle in the hopes that we would come. It worked out only because we made it in time. Were you really so confident that we would answer the call?
Of course. I knew you wouldn't hesitate to put yourself second and come running to our aid. You and I are cut from different cloth. I wouldn't make a move unless I could gain something from it. You've always been just the opposite. And of course, I've always been fond of taking dangerous risks. After all, I sent that express messenger before you had even recaptured the kingdom capital. If all went to plan, I knew you'd recapture it soon, and then respond to our request for aid. It was riskier than usual, I'll give you that, but it was the only card I had to play, so I took the gamble.
You crossed too many dangerous bridges for my liking.
I know. But that ends today.
What do you mean?
Here, take this. Use it however you see fit.
The legendary bow Fail Not. Isn't this the hero's relic of House Regan? Hold, Claude. This must be one of your jokes. You cannot truly intend to part with this.
It's not a joke. As of today, the Leicester Alliance is no more.
Just what are you planning, Claude?
If you're going to lead Fodlan, then the Alliance Lords will follow you. Back in the day, the Alliance split off from the Kingdom. I'm just putting us back together again. Oh, and I've already gained the support of the other Lords at the Roundtable Conference, so you can stop looking at me like I'm crazy. All that's left for me is to officially step down as the leader of the Alliance. Hold your horses there, Teach. I'm leaving Fodlan. There are things I have to do, dreams I need to see to fruition. That's why I became the Alliance leader to begin with, actually. But it left me no time for what I was really after. You'd better not take on too many responsibilities yourselves, or else you'll end up in the same boat. And remember, both the living and the dead cling to us without any regard for our own lives. It's up to us to break free of that weight and follow the path that we believe in.
Claude.
Oops, I almost forgot the most important thing. If you're looking for Rhea, apparently she's being held captive in the Imperial capital. It
Not
doesn't
really.
sound like they intend to kill her, but there's no telling what they're planning.
You have my gratitude, Claude.
Gratitude? Thanks, but no thanks. As far as I'm concerned, we're even now. I don't know how many years will pass until then, but let's promise to meet again. And when we do, don't be too hard on me, your kingliness.
Like, that Claude's just like, hey, thanks for my rescue. Here's my bow. Letter of resignation. The Alliance territory is now yours. I'm off to explore another continent. Later.
Well, Dimitri, are you finally going to tell us the damn truth?
What are you talking about?
Didn't Lord Arundel say something about you and Edelgard being family?
To claim that the king and the emperor are related. Could it be?
Ah, I suppose I never told you, though I do recall mentioning it briefly to the professor. Lord Arundel spoke the truth. My stepmother was Edelgard's birth mother. Political turmoil drove my stepmother out of the Empire. Father fell in love with her at first sight, and they married. I lost my birth mother before I was old enough to remember her. My stepmother filled that role for me, but she lost her life in Dusker 9 years ago, along with Father.
Hang on. I didn't even know she was your stepmother. Did my father know about this?
Yes, all those who were close to my father knew, including Rodrigue. But to speak openly about it would have caused a scandal. And so she was our secret. No one in the general public knew about her. Naturally, the fact that Edelgard and I are step-siblings was kept a secret as well.
I'm finally beginning to understand what you went through 5 years ago. I mean, Edelgard is the only family you have left, isn't she? To find out someone so precious to you is actually your most hated enemy. How heartbreaking.
But wait! You two were born and raised in 2 different territories, right? So you probably never met until you were both at the academy. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think the idea of fighting family is just about the worst thing ever. But hopefully the fact that she's a stepsister who you never really knew helps with the pain? I don't know. It was just a thought.
I am afraid that's not the case. Though it was only for a short time, Edelgard once called Ferdiad home. It was a long time ago, but she was a cherished friend of mine.
Wait! I remember now! She was that girl, wasn't she? The one you gave a dagger to! So, your little girlfriend was Edelgard.
Sylvain, if you have any more foolish things to say, please hold them for later.
I do have a few more in my sleeve, but they can wait. Go on, Your Highness. This is important for us to hear.
She may be a hated enemy now, but the Emperor is your old friend and your stepsister. Can you bring yourself to kill her?
I will kill her, if I must. But if there is any chance that the world she seeks to create could be a just one, then I would love to see a future in which I may reach out my hand for her and have her reach back. That said, I have no intention of letting my personal feelings cloud my judgment. Too much is at stake.
Your Highness, I think you should meet with the Emperor and at least try to talk to her. If there's any hope of ending this war without more bloodshed, we have to try. Besides, killing your own family, I'm sorry, but it's not right.
I think so too. And you are right that we should at least try.
I see. So my uncle's defeat is beyond doubt?
Yes, Your Majesty. I have confirmed it via countless channels. I advise that we accept this as a drop of joy amid a pool of sorrow.
Pretty words, but I'm afraid we can't rest until the joy outweighs the sorrow. And for that to happen, it now seems we must confront them all at once. Dimitri, who took back Ferdiad, Claude, who managed to protect the Alliance, and that professor, who is successfully mobilizing the Knights of Seiros.
What will you do, Your Majesty?
Pull back our forces. In the west to Arian Road. In the east to...
Fort Mercius, I presume. There is no better place for such a confrontation after
I
all.
took Ariad.
Indeed. And dispatch the Death Knight to guard it. He can buy us some time. In the meantime, I will...
Forgive me, but I must speak bluntly. I do not agree with what you intend to do. Though slight, there is a chance that once done, it cannot be undone.
Even I cannot always choose the direction my path leads me. There is no other way. And so, I must walk on.
Claude's the bastard son of the king of Almyra and noble from Fodlan. Huh.
Part 2. Azure Moon. Blue Sea Moon. The impregnable fortress.
So he's going to explore his homeland. Good for him.
When Claude steps down as its leader, the Leicester Alliance disbands, and its lords swear fealty to the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. The chaos in the kingdom begins to dissipate as the people unite under Dimitri's rule. Riding this momentum, the Kingdom Army prepares to march south for a decisive battle against Imperial forces.
Now, again, for some unknown, God-forsaken reason, we're back in the monastery.
We will finally have our decisive battle with the Empire this month.
The Eastern Lords are in the process of consolidating all of the troops within the entire kingdom. In addition, ever since Aryan Road's liberation, the Western Lords have been declaring their fealty, one after another.
Affairs within the kingdom have calmed down considerably, and we even managed to win over the Alliance.
No, Claude won over the Alliance and handed us the reins.
Although it was a rough go at first, I'm starting to feel like we could actually win this.
That's true. Thinking back on it now, we've really come a long way.
We even have a lead as to where Rhea is located. It is as we predicted all along.
So here's the problem so far with Part 2. Is that it's rushed. We've managed to, in like a few hours gameplay, rebuild the Knight of Saros, reclaim the monastery, bring Dimitri back from the threshold of the Abyss, win a grand battle between the three nations, take back Fargus with one battle, take over the entire alliance with one battle, and now we're here. Like, we could have had like 3 or 4 more battles of like going through the alliance and going through, you know, Fargus, whatever the damn north place is called. Is it Fargus? No, yeah, it's Fargus, not Ferdiad. Fargus. I keep getting the two backwards. I'm not even sure what the hell Ferdiad is.
If we are to rescue Rhea, then we must defeat the Emperor. If we're going to march from the monastery to Inbar, then we'll have to cross the Great Bridge of Murden again, right?
Ferdiad's the capital of Fargus. Great. Okay. Alright. So good news, they're the same thing. Just, it's all very rushed. It kind of has the same problem that Awakening had, where it cuts off a lot of the fat of the story in stuff you're doing. One battle, entire area conquered. It wasn't that bad in Awakening. It's really bad here.
Yes, I believe so. As we have gained the Alliance's support, we should not have any trouble this time.
So just because we had gained the Alliance's support, apparently the entire Imperial army that had taken over the Alliance from the Empire's borders to the Kingdom of the Alliance territory just left. Gave us back all that lovely land. So nice of them. Like, I would assume, like, in the bigger picture, like, we brought our knights over and we took it, we fought them back, yada, 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 and the Alliance knights were rallied and we used them and we joined forces and they all pushed them back. I'm assuming that's probably what happened in the grand scheme of things. But none of it's shown. It's just, hey, you won, this whole territory is yours now.
After the bridge, we can cross Gronder Field and head south. And then we'll take Mercius, the so-called impregnable fortress that towers on the other side.
Fort Mercius, I know of it. They say it rivals even Aryan Road.
Count Burgles, the Empire's Minister of Military Affairs, once had troops stationed there. But according to our spies, a large-scale military force has entered the stronghold. Perhaps they are gathering soldiers from various regions to compensate for their losses.
If we try to avoid it, those troops will follow us and attack from the rear. It is best for us to handle the situation head-on. Once we take Fort Mercius, Enbar will be within reach. This is the Empire's last chance to stop us from arriving at our goal.
In other words, if we take this fort, then our blades will be at the Emperor's throat in no time.
If this is the last fort between us and them, then the Emperor will likely do everything she can to strengthen its defenses.
I just received a report on that very subject. The one commanding the troops stationed at Fort Mercius is someone we have crossed blades with many times. It is the Death Knight who awaits us there.
And then this calendar is one of my biggest pet peeves in this entire damn game. Not because it keeps taking us back to the monastery. Not because it wants us to explore and everything, I can skip it. No matter what is happening in this war, kingdom, Lan's kidnapping, it all takes a month. Why? Like, we could have easily had, like, a battle here, a battle here, a battle here. Like, we're at war. Why are we fighting one battle a month? Again, I'm sure the little forces are off doing their thing and they're holding strong points and everything in the big grand scheme of things. But we're the commanding officers. We're not being ambushed. We're not being attacked. They're only defending. Apparently, like, they're not pushing our forces in. Once a month, we go out and take some territory back. That's it. This is going to be another gather these resources for me mission from Gilbert. It looks like it's going to be.
So...
Even in the... Me? To think I live... I have a request.
Yeah, no. There's actually no more worthwhile quests? Oh, alright. Didn't seem like it, but... Alright, Felix. Get to work. You're up. Oh, you couldn't have procced that quest. You haven't quest. You pressed earlier?
Alright, next. You haven't earned my...
The fuck? A Falcon Knight? Damn, 278% chance misses? Wow, that sucks. Well, get back in there.
Alright, next.
I can hit start and skip these. Yeah. What? Felix.
It was meant to be.
She must have like crit him last time. That or he just missed all that.
Alright, next.
Too slow.
One to remember. You fought well. All right, next.
There you go. Good job, Felix. The ultimate sword champion. You know what? Should I just eat all these myself? Besides maybe like the spirit dust. I'm never using them. Give the do some more strength, actually. He's not hitting nearly as hard as I'd like him to. I have 6 more strength to do. Mercedes gets the magic. And yeah, I'm just eating the rest of these. Oh, cool. Actually, no. Dudu, where are you? You need these talismans. Oh my god. Use. Yes. I'll even take the movement speed. It's all mine. Wish I could just put like 5 of these in my inventory. There we go. Yeah. 42 strength, 39 dex, 35 charisma, charm, or whatever. Whatever the hell that stat does, I have no fucking clue. Oh, raises Gambit's hit rates? Gambit's hit rate and avoidance. Gambit's might... Okay. It's all about Gambit stats, apparently. Alright. We're gonna do a few of these. Actually, the answer is to feed the kitty cats. We're gonna do this one.
Back.
I'm gonna go feed the cats. Then we'll do some more of these.
The scouting mission didn't go well. I was so busy, I didn't even have time to eat.
I thought that might be the case. Gilbert was exhausted too. Glad you made it. I saved some food for you.
Oh, thanks. I'm starving.
But it'll already
Your
like a
cooking's
tank.
fantastic, as always. The spices were a nice touch. I can really taste the Dusker inspiration. You remembered that I wanted to try more Dusker cuisine, didn't you?
Yes. How is it?
Amazing. You're a much better chef than I am.
Your cooking is not bad at all.
Thanks. My father would be glad to hear it.
Is he the one who taught you?
Not exactly. I learned from watching him work the kitchen in his restaurant. And what about you? I think you said that you and your sister helped with the cooking at home.
Yes. I learned by watching my mother. Nothing remains of Dusker. The towns, the people, the culture. All of it was put to the torch. My mother and sister are gone. Yet that simple memory of them standing together in the kitchen is so clear, so real.
So in a way, you put those memories into this meal.
Yes. Through me, they are able to live on.
I like that way of thinking. The church may not like my feelings on this, but in Fodlan, when people die, they pass on to be with the goddess, right?
I suppose.
That seems so far away. I'd rather they stayed here. My parents, my brother, Lanato, maybe they can all live on through me, too.
As long as you think of them, they will.
Dudu, your cooking is delicious. It really is.
Careful, or you will oversalt it.
That's all right. Thank you, Dudu.
Eat as much as you'd like.
The Dew may be my favorite out of all the Blue Lions. It's weird. I actually like all of the students. Lorenz is a bit much, but he's also not from my house. But like I'm assuming if actually it is like his a lot of his supports, maybe I'd like him more. But like he seems to be a bit much, but like it's funny because like the people I don't like are like these four. I guess she's technically one of my students, but Shamir's cool. He's an asshole. I don't care for Sedith. I don't care for Catherine. I have no particular strong feelings towards Flan. But like in other Fire Emblem games, there's always somebody I'm like, I don't really like that character that's on my team. But like the whole class that I've had through the whole game, I enjoy my class. But yeah, I need to go downstairs to feed the kitty cats. So give me just a minute. I'll come back. We'll do a couple more of these, whatever left these supports are. And we'll probably head to the next map because I have nothing better to do with my time. So give me a minute and I'll be right back. Okay, kitty cat's fed. Riveting conversation.
Do you need something? Let's hear it.
Oh, no, I don't need anything. I was just hoping to talk to you, Felix.
When I said you could be near me, I meant on the battlefield. You're pushing it a little too far. You better not start calling me Emil.
You know, I'm not just using you as a stand-in for my brother. I don't mean to upset you. But I've come to realize that you two don't have that much in common after all.
I don't understand. Why are you hanging around me if not to replace your brother?
It's not that I want to be near Emil, but I want to be near you.
What?
How embarrassing. It must sound like I'm coming on to you. Regardless, you've made it clear that you don't want me around.
No. It's not that.
Good. Then I'll continue to spend time at your side.
What a perplexing creature.
What's that? Did you say something? Never mind that. Why don't we go out for a nice cup of tea?
I can't think of a reason to refuse your invitation, so I suppose I have to accept.
He's blushing? Lorenz, what the hell?
Oh, I beg your pardon. Are you all right?
Yes, I'm Ow! I'm fine. I just twisted my ankle.
Oh, that won't do. Come, take my hand. Let's get you to the infirmary.
Are you sure it's okay to be seen helping me?
Why would it not be?
I thought you only extended your kindness to the nobility.
Certainly not. To aid a commoner in need is the most noble endeavor of all. Not only that, but you were injured by my carelessness. It is doubly my duty to assist.
In that case, I'll gladly accept your offer.
Good. There does not appear to be any real swelling, so you should heal swiftly.
Thank you so much for escorting me.
Walking on it will still be unpleasant. Allow me to lend you my shoulder, at least as far as your room.
If you're still offering to help, then I can't say no.
There you are, safe and sound. I will take my leave.
Thank you again, Lawrence. You know, I think I've learned something about you.
What is that?
In truth, it's not that you only extend your kindness to noble women. It's that you can't even see us of lower birth.
Excuse me?
You and I have been together all this time, but never once did you look me in the eye.
I hadn't noticed. But you will have to excuse any perceived rudeness. As the heir to House Gloucester, I have a duty. I must ask you to forget about me. Farewell.
Forget about him? What could that possibly mean?
Lorenz, you're a weirdo. Also, yeah, he ran during an accident, just still. I just want to yell at him.
Okay. We took quite the... first.
I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Alright. I don't know why I'm changing this up now, but it's kind of whatever at this point. Gun, swords, and heavy armor, because why not? Axes and bows, 'cause sure. Swords. Authority. Don't know what I'm doing with any of these. Lance and Faith, sure. Kath, I don't really care what you're learning.
Professor?
Gilbert! You're not a student either! I know this isn't like a student-teacher question, but still. A master can help with ill ease hiring sell swords.
For the two of us, this will be no challenge at all.
Yes, together.
Pretty good job, if I do say so myself.
This should be suitable.
Oh, you learned whatever that spell is. Good job. It's another saint day.
You look like a cat that's been sprayed with water. What? You don't think I should sing the high notes?
May my song reach the goddess in the sky.
I'm ever so grateful.
You really don't think I have anything else to do? Besides check, like, my gear? Oh, right. The dude doesn't have a battalion for some reason, does he? Is there another support? Man, no, you don't have anyone. Why don't you have a battalion, man? I guess because you were supposedly dead for a while, huh? Is the Blue Lion Knights better than the King of Lions corpse? Doesn't look like it. Never mind.
How are you, Catherine? You look well enough.
Oh, yes, I'm fine. Never better.
That is good. I cannot help but be concerned, given your tendency toward incautious behavior. While boldness can be a virtue, I do hope you will bear in mind that recklessness is not. A moment's negligence can lead to a mortal wound for even the most skilled fighter.
You worry too much. If they saw me in action, the wounds themselves would cower.
That is precisely the attitude that worries me, especially given your history. You have been gravely injured before, as you no doubt recall.
Me? Gravely injured? When did that happen?
You mean you have forgotten? It was during your days as a student at the Officers' Academy. There was an excursion, a monster hunt. You charged ahead and left your fellow students behind. You ended up alone and surrounded. You almost died. Do you truly not remember?
Are you sure? All I remember is cutting down monsters left and right.
That is true enough, but you nearly bled to death in the aftermath. The Archbishop was so concerned for your life that she tended your wounds personally.
Oh, that was when that happened. Finally! It all fits together. Lady Rhea looking after me. Now that I remember clearly. That was the first time she ever spoke to me. I was lying on the ground, caked in mud, and she gently picked me up, even stroked my hair. The emotions were so overpowering that they must have just cleared away my memory of the whole incident. So it was during the monster hunt. Thanks, Sedith. That's been bothering me for ages.
That is not quite why I brought it up.
Come to think of it, Lady Rhea hasn't healed me since then. We've got to find Lady Rhea, and then maybe someday she'll honor me like that again.
Actually find her somewhere. Alright, that'll happen at some point. I don't know, I said this was going to take like another 2 streams to finish. At this point, I might actually just finish it. Depending on how fast we get through it, because I can't think of any other reason to stay in the monastery. There's no battles to do. Nothing to do inside the fortress. Like...
Oh, hello, Professor. How nice to see you. You caught me off guard. I was actually just thinking about you. Just a moment ago? Well, I am afraid I just do not understand you. When we first met, I sensed something different about you, something mysterious. And now I am convinced your existence itself is very special. Thinking on it, I know it to be true. You have a crest that should have been lost long ago. You wield the sword of the Creator as if it is nothing. Your hair and eye color changed on that day 5 years ago, to the same sort of color as mine and my brother's. I do not know. My brother refuses to speak to me of it. Since then, you have led us into battle, and thus far, we have always come out victorious. Your comrades and colleagues adore you. They believe in you, in your strength. I doubt there is a single soul who is likened to you. Who are you, really? I simply do not understand. Whatever the case may be, having hair like mine is proof that there is something exceptional about you. I may as well come forward with things. I, too, am unlike others. Surely you recall when I was targeted, specifically for my blood? I may not be special in the ways you are, but my blood is rare. It seems the two of us share a special differentness. I also believe that we are bound together in some way. Of this I am certain. Therefore, I intend to stay by your side and watch over you. Your existence must be preserved at all cost. Certainly those are the words of a hero. Let us unite our powers. Together, we are unstoppable.
I feel like Flan actually knows something, she's just not telling me. But yeah, like, it's my birthday. 7/26 again. That's like our 28th letter from Dimitri. But that right there is like my sole crux with the beginning half of this game. Well, not the sole one, but one of the biggest crux in my beginning half of the game. is that as the main character, we know nothing about ourselves.
Still
And because
a
I'm
long
not
way to
doing
go.
the church route, apparently, I don't learn anything about him.
I'm finally grasping. Looks like I'm getting it.
Like, I'm trying to think of what we actually know from besides what Cal told us about Byleth. We know that when he was born, he didn't cry. Rhea did something, and then he had a pulse but no heartbeat. He was raised by Geralt, brought into the monastery, given a professor's position for some unknown reason, and then you are able to talk to the progenitor goddess, and you merge with her. Outside of everything Cal told me, I think that's all the game so far has told me about Byleth. And we're 50 hours
The
in.
Kingdom Army crosses the Great Bridge of Myrddin a second time, moving south through Gronder Field. However, in order to reach Envar, they must first seize the impregnable Fort Mercius.
The Empire never counterattacked on the bridge either. They just let us have it. Again, it's a stronghold, but they never came back for it. Like, oh, we lost it. Can't take it back.
Fort Mercius. Said to rival Aryan Road, the Silver Maiden. Perhaps a head-on siege was a foolish plan after all.
No, you're right that it's the only way. I don't think the Death Knight would have fallen for any tricks. Even if they are denied supplies, they could hold a fortress like this for months. And we cannot discount the possibility that they will receive more reinforcements if our siege is delayed.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. And we have no option but to do the best we can. Say, Professor, in the past, it seemed like the Death Knight took some strange satisfaction from his fights with you.
I wouldn't know, I haven't
He's
fought
an
it.
unpredictable opponent, a dangerous one. Please proceed with caution.
Neither way, we have
I have
Cynthia.
not come this far just to lose you here. I'm serious. Do not be reckless out there.
Cal, did I miss anything?
That man approaches.
They broke through the gates. Guess it's time for an impressive counterattack.
How did I get tangled up in all of this?
You are finally here. Will Death's scythe claim you? Or will I fall to that sword of yours?
No, you're gonna fall to the Cynthia.
And
Oh, okay.
Here you are as well.
Once everyone's done talking real quick. I was trying to cover everything. I was trying to separate what you've told me about Byleth with what the game so far has told me about Byleth in the Blue Lions route. So all the Blue Lions route, I believe it's supposed about Byleth, is he was raised by Geralt. His mother passed away on birth. Something was wrong with us at birth. Rhea saved us. We have a pulse but no heartbeat. Geralt taught us to be mercenary. We are hired as a professor for some reason. We can wield the Sword of the Creators. Rhea's something to us. She never finished that thought. And we're something of importance to the progenitor god, the Sothis, that we're able to fuse with her or talk to her in an extra planar spot. It's everything that's been flat out told to us. Okay, so that's 50 hours of the gameplay that we know about Byleth. Let me think for a second. In the first 2 or 3 chapters of FE7, Here's everything we know about Lynn. She lives on the plains by herself. Her entire family was massacred. The remaining of the tribe that her family ran all left because they didn't want a young woman as their leader. Her grandfather's still alive. Her grandfather's the leader of Kalian. I don't know if he's a duke or a king or whatever off the top of my head. We know her mother's name's Madeline. She's a spitting image of her mother. She's destined to wield the Monocotti. Probably something else I'm not thinking of. That's the first 2 chapters of FE7, of everything we learned about Lynn, who's not even the main lord of the game. Like, I don't mind the main character being a little bit of a mystery, because Robin was a mystery for a long time. But, like, we eventually learned about Robin a bit by bit through the story, and it all came clear in the end. You know, with Robin's missing memory and everything came back, and then Lucina came in and she taught us something about Robin, and, you know, and the, Bell Dragon and all that fun stuff. And then Byleth, no one's telling us anything. It's just kind of here, in this route at least. And again, why is the camera facing the back corner of the map so I can look at everyone's faces? The map goes this way. The time to kill Jaspar and man, I went bolting and shit. This is bullshit. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me again. Sorry.
They broke through the main gate. Trample them. All save that man.
Even though we smashed the main gate, Fort Mercius is still an ironclad fortress. And the enemy commander is the Death Knight. We must not falter in our assault.
I like how this was a huge...
I now see why they call this keep impregnable. Everywhere you turn is defensive weaponry. We must capture all of those locations as we push forward. If even one of them takes a shot at you, we'll be in trouble.
Uh-huh. Yep. Next one's over there. Weaponry everywhere. There's 4 of them. Big, impenetrable fortress. It'll take months to break into. We did it in a day. Like, if we had had a battle before this, and then a battle right after this coming in, it would make sense if we came in and broke through the gate and protected siege weaponry and everything. We just show up and just bust through the gate in no time flat.
I'd be honored.
That one's taken care of.
I am prepared.
Ready when you are.
I'm your girl.
Again, I don't want to keep taking like the shit out of the game, and it's the obvious like loopholes and missing spots in the story and shit that's not being explained to us. But like, there's so much of it. What's worse? The golden deer in church to this mission too?
Leave it to me.
But the way the infiltrate's actually explained there, oh, that's nice. So we just don't get that bit of explanation.
What's my strategy?
Too slow. Next try.
The ambush group of Imperial soldiers marching to reinforce the fortress, kill them, steal their armor, disguise as the Imperial soldiers and just walk in. That's pretty great. It gets better, it doesn't fucking work.
This should be suitable.
The Wrens? What the fuck's the Wrens with? Oh, Ned. The hell do you have? Tomahawk? Oh, Tomahawk. Yeah, sure, I'll come over here and play with you.
At your service.
Doesn't fucking work. The Death Knight knows what's up. He goes to that group of soldiers coming to support us. Doesn't worry about checking identities. Gets the men prepared for battles. The Death Knight opens the freaking gate to let him in because he wants to fight Bailiff.
Let's make
It kind of
this
makes
quick.
sense for the Death Knight, but like that's
I do this for all
a
of
pretty
us.
good way to actually get in the impenetrable fortress.
Pointless.
Fools, push forward and surround them.
Nice. Claude pulls one over him because he predicts that they predicted that we would do that. So he goes off to Elmira to recruit like his uncle or something.
Too slow.
I ambush them inside, comes back with an army of wyverns. Nice. Oh, sorry guys, I'm over here now. That's a problem, actually.
I can help too.
Gertrude Bay is just Jesus and his students are each a force of nature or something.
Now, how best to use
Nice.
this skill?
Learn something. Not gonna hit Dimitri, is it?
You can count on us.
I'll aid you.
This is the fourth that gets nuked by assassin hands. Going around church animation cutscene plays the Death Knight loses when he flees and warns everyone to run away. You see little missiles falling from the sky, just nuke places and mushrooms cloud everywhere. What the fuck? Hi, Milo.
Only the strong survive.
That's taken. Here, Milo. Want to sit down? Here, bud. Oh, buddy. Hi.
Old habits die hard.
$213. The Cynthia is now the strongest critical hit we've had
I'm counting on you.
in this game. Still not close to Morgan, but
For now, I'll revel in my achievement. Too slow.
Worrisome. They have a leader capable of summoning reinforcements. If we find and strike down that person, we can
I'm
prevent
working on
further
it, I think.
interruptions.
pretty sure he's right there. Oh, we need to keep Annette alive here.
I will keep making progress.
Hey, she mastered that.
This success will
Defiant
translate
Mag.
to victory.
Whatever that ability was.
So reliable. Not quite ready to die.
Maybe over there. You can't do anything about that damage, huh? Alright. Just big heal. Few people need it. See how she survives over here. Meanwhile, I'd have Ash just playing
I'll
hit
keep
and
moving
run.
forward.
Let's go with this for now, see what happens.
I'd rather not fight, yet avoiding it is more frustrating and fruitless than engaging in the battle itself.
Next try.
I hope someday there will be no fighting and we can all just nap the afternoon away.
Later, Linhard. Bye.
Too slow. Not quite.
I love Pegasus Knights so much. Like, I just do shit like that all day long. And like this. Like... Oh, what's that? You were expecting enemy reinforcements? No, sorry.
Did you have? Because I'm gonna give this fight everything I've got.
Oops.
I'm your girl.
Sorry, Casper.
Don't worry about me. I always knew losing meant death.
You were a cool dude, but you gotta go down.
Next try.
Level 40. Is that it? Is she maxed?
I must continue my training.
No, she's not. Huh. Look at that. Let's see, who's gonna fly up there and deal with this archer? I mean, it should probably be you. So we got this chest too. Extra large bullion. Now we're just kind of sitting here doing nothing. Continue to sit here and do nothing while the enemy shoots away at us. I think that one up there knows Excalibur. Huh? Hit by something. Here knows Excalibur. Yeah, it does 1 damage to a flying unit. That's great. I don't want all of them to come over here and attack him. Jesus. We just have to push our way up there and deal with it as we get there. Nice.
I fight and grow stronger. Only now.
Ow. She knows Meteor? What the fuck? Come here. Rid of you. Ingrid's just dealing with a literal entire side by herself. Hi, Lux. Oh, Dimitri finally calmed down? His friend died. And then he finally decided to listen to reason.
I'll protect everyone.
I must brace myself.
Alright, you're about to blow up. How about we, catch you up? Mr. To-Do. Is it a sad scene? Not really. Because Rodrigo's kind of a dick.
I am prepared.
But, if you've seen The Fall of the Monastery, there's that one knight that's, like, telling his sister to, like, go back. She's in danger or whatever. Well, she shows back up. And, what the hell am I gonna do with you, Ash? You're just kind of over here now. And she ends up worming her way into our army. And she jumps Dimitri when he's, like, has his back turned. And, Rodrigo jumps in the way to save his life.
Next try.
Rodrigo's kind of an asshole, so, like...
Saw it coming.
It's kind of whatever. There we go. All blisters are down.
Careful.
This thing's just standing here. I thought this would attack us, but it's just kind of chilling here. Over here, Ash. But like, it wasn't an actual cutscene or something. It was just kind of like a, it was a drawn art, and then it jumped to one of like the really bad cutscenes they normally have. So it was just kind of like whatever that happened. We're a super defended fortress. Again, this isn't that good.
Without power, who can you protect?
There will be no further reinforcements from this side. However, the other side is still in action.
If they call in more reinforcements, we'll be in great danger. We must take down the other commander as well. And fast!
I mean, it's kind of fine, honestly. Oh, now it's coming for us. It's kind of like not that big of a deal. Good job, Mercedes.
This is for everyone's good.
I don't know, maybe it was supposed to be a sad scene, but like I said, like, Rodriguez kind of a dick, so I didn't really care for him at all. So it was just kind of a scene of Rodriguez's death. Oh shit, okay. I didn't notice he could counterattack.
You make
He didn't counterattack anybody else. Alright, this path's empty. Ash, come up here and grab this treasure. Ingrid's just a one-woman fucking army.
Too slow. I must continue my training.
I keep putting you in danger for a little bit, Ash. You might be fine. Let's see.
I needed that. That helps.
Get everyone over
I
here.
do this for
Ready to
all of
assault
us.
this beast. And go from there. Let's see if Ash survives. Yeah, he's fine.
Watch and learn.
Assuming this mortal servant doesn't kill him, he'll be fine. He's good.
I need to slow down.
No, you need to kill this man.
Good. Now we should not have to worry about any more reinforcements crashing the party.
Ah, you can't fully get out of there? Well, good luck, Ash. Don't die. No one's critting this one. Why?
Assist them.
What? Why is that back one still standing? What the hell?
Only the that worked out well.
There we go. Now somebody hit it hard.
Only this.
I'm gonna go through all this and Ash is gonna fucking die and have to redo all of it again. There we go. It's dealt with. Damn it, Ash!
Next try.
Too slow. I knew it was gonna happen. Sucks I did all of that shit before I did anything with Ash.
Leave it to me.
Gambit first, why not?
What's my strategy?
We're here to help.
I'll cut through.
Oh, we can't crit because he has the freaking... Okay. That spot there. Oh well, Brave Sword it. Brave Blade it. It's fine. Break his defenses. Make him critable.
Maybe this'll help me keep steady.
Well met.
Ready when you are.
Let's make this quick.
Yeah, it's on South Lake Bar. Okay. There we go. Now it's down again.
I'm your girl. At your service.
I need to slow down.
Gonna try this again, Ash.
Good.
You're a big help.
This time we're gonna heal you.
I am prepared.
That's a helpful thing I can do is heal people. You missed twice? Ash.
I have no need of you.
Oh damn, you actually angry? Wow, she can't kill him in one hit anymore. Damn. Okay.
I feel weak.
Gambit that fool. Fly you out of here. Later.
To die. To know one without the other would be maddening.
Oh, that was the final boss again, wasn't it? Fuck. Oh well.
I will keep making progress.
Could have killed a few more people, but Miley, you can't keep pushing on my leg bug because you're gonna fall off the chair if you do.
The enemy general has been vanquished. Everyone, move to gain control of the keep.
Yeah, I rewound. He's over there. He's off screen.
Victory is ours. Raise the banner of the knights. May it soar proudly over the impregnable fortress.
I did the same thing, but some had a Mercedes run over and heal him. Yeah, Ingrid better be the damn MVP. Ingrid soloed like half this map.
Your Highness, our capture of the fortress is complete.
Now the path to the Imperial capital is finally open to us. Once we have finished cleaning up after the battle, let's have another meeting to discuss our next move. Naturally, but it matters not. Consider this. Once this war is over, the mountain of official business on my plate will be even taller. If I can't handle at least this much, how will I...
Pardon the interruption. We've just received a letter from Margrave Gautier.
Very well. I will read it at once. I see. It seems the conflict within Fargus has at last come to an end.
Yes, Your Highness. Margrave and the other Eastern Lords are at the center of it, and are gathering the kingdom's military forces even now. They intend to join with the Alliance army and send troops and supplies to the monastery.
What do you know? My old man is really pulling his weight. Did he seem well?
Yes, as well as can be expected. He has taken it upon himself to bring order back to our troubled territory, while His Highness is away.
I am truly in the Margrave's debt. I will be sure to thank him properly at first opportunity. Thank you for the information. Now tell me, did it seem to you that my presence was needed back at the monastery?
Well, I do have a verbal message from the Margrave on the subject.
A verbal message? How strange.
The other day, he arrested one of Viscount Kleiman's men. And, well, the prisoner has claimed involvement in the tragedy of Dusker. He has implicated his lord as well.
Go on.
I was told they would be transporting this man to the monastery, along with the troops and supplies. The Margrave said that regardless of the credibility of the man's testimony, how he should be dealt with was your decision alone, Your Highness.
Very well. All that considered, I will return to the monastery at once. Will you come with me, Professor?
Yeah, sure. We'll just,
Thank
you
you.
know, turn around once again and travel the whole way back to the monastery. We only do it once a month at this point, just walking all over the fucking country. The Full End must be a small place for us to get around as fast as we do.
Part 2. Azure Moon. Verdant Rain Moon. Our chosen paths. The Kingdom Army has captured Fort Mercius. Managing troops from the now stable Western Kingdom and former Alliance territory, the Kingdom Army returns to Garreg Mach to regroup and reorganize its forces. With sufficient might to challenge the Empire, the Kingdom Army finalizes their plans to march on Enbar, the Imperial capital.
The Empire's border to the monastery is 2
there you
weeks.
are. His Highness was looking for you.
Can't be. Not with how much we walk around. It would take several
He's
weeks
gone
to return to
ahead
the
and
monastery
started
for... Well, we're going to be
interrogating
back
the
in a
prisoner,
month for our next
Viscount
fight,
Kleiman's
so...
man. He said he'd like for you and I to be present as well. Will you come with me?
I cannot overlook your reckless remarks. Are you really so keen to lose your head?
I only did what I believed was right. I swear to the goddess that I'm not lying. Amidst the turmoil of the tragedy, Lady Patricia was supposed to be the only one who was unharmed. We had been given orders ahead of time to not approach her carriage.
Of course not. What would my stepmother have had to gain from such a...
Perhaps Lady Patricia would have done anything to return to the Empire, to her husband and daughter.
What exactly are you implying?
For the past few months, I've been spying on lords who defected to the Empire in order to investigate rumors about Lady Patricia. Cornelia's words were true. The two of them I am afraid they conspired together after all.
Enough of this nonsense. You say she wished to return home? That isn't nearly enough reason to cause such a tragedy.
I do not intend to imply that the two of them were solely responsible for the whole affair. They were likely nobles who opposed the king, or potentially someone who wanted to throw the kingdom into chaos. The Empire and people like Solon and Kranya had their motives too.
So my stepmother joined with them to cause the tragedy. Is that what you believe?
Ultimately, this is just conjecture based on the evidence at hand. I have no idea what their true intentions were.
I see. We will hear what this man has to say. For now.
My lord had long felt that King Lambert's radical ways were dangerous. At the time, he was approached with an offer to take part in the incident at Dusker. My lord loves his homeland. To me, he embodied justice. We were only doing what we thought was right.
And so, in the name of justice, he caused massacre upon massacre out of love for his homeland. You murdered your own king, killed our soldiers, and involved innocent citizens. And yet you have the gall to speak of justice!
I am only standing before you now, because I could no longer bear the weight of my sins. Yes, I believe I do.
Gilbert, lock this man in his cell.
Are you not going to kill him?
I will make that decision once I have had time to consider this man's definition of justice.
Yes, Your Highness.
No, I cannot say that I am. Tell me, Professor, how well do you remember your father, Gerald?
Not really.
I figured as much. Even the memory of those who pass away is taken from those they left behind, little by little, year by year. To be honest, I cannot really remember my stepmother's... that woman's smile, nor the sound of her voice.
Well, you see, the problem is I don't really know anything about Gerald. I know he's our dad, and I know he's a Knight of or was the captain of the Knights of Saros. At some point, he was gravely wounded, and Rhea took care of him. That's literally all we know.
I always told myself that I would not allow my mind to forget, and yet, all I can recall with clarity is her gazing away, so forlorn. Did my stepmother wish to go home so badly that she would kill Father and me? Kill her false family? Home, to her own blood. Her true family. I suppose it doesn't make any difference now. I am asking you questions you could not possibly know the answer to. I am finished with thoughts like that. I am finally able to go on living without clinging to hate. If I truly treasure those who have died, then I must earnestly atone for my sins. Father, Glenn, all of the soldiers who have fallen, the people of Dusker who still suffer persecution. The only atonement I can offer them now is to take responsibility for this broken kingdom that has been entrusted to me. That is why I feel that I must meet with Edelgard and try to talk to her. Do you think it is a fool's errand? Honestly, I think so too. But I must swallow my feelings and grudges, our whole history really, and ask her about this future that she sees. What she aims for once her domination is complete. What kind of justice she clings to as she fights. And why she felt it necessary to start this war. I believe that asking her these things is the true responsibility I have been tasked with as king. We will march our troops to the Imperial capital. But before any battle begins, we will set up camp nearby and send a messenger. I will tell her that I need to speak with her in a safe place, without any weapons or troops. As to whether or not she will agree to my request, well, that rests solely on Edelgard.
I'm
I
not
would like to
really,
believe that
but-
as well. You know, Professor, when we fought in Ferdiad, Cornelia mocked me and called me pitiful. But even if it is true that my stepmother never loved me, I am not to be pitied. After all, I have allies and dear friends who care for me. And now, I also have you by my side.
Yeah, Dimitri, maybe you've forgotten, but the last time we actually talked to Edelgard, you were contemplating ways to her face about how you were going to kill her. You getting down, cat? Because you're kind of precariously sitting on my chair here. There you go. Alright, it's midnight. We only have, like, what, 3 battles left or something? Two battles left, maybe? I don't know. Dude's birthday. The monster I can finish another stream. Okay. That sounds like a plan, because it is late. I should probably go to bed. We're gonna watch Dedu support with Mercedes real quick, and then that'll be it. Good night.
Oh, Dedu! Are you praying to the goddess of Fodlan? That seems odd. Won't the Dusker gods be upset if they hear you praying to another land's deity?
The Fodlan goddess was recognized in Dusker, too. The deities of foreigners are seen as the protectors of their respective lands. It has been said that we would offer our prayers to her in times of war.
Huh. So the goddess is part of a pantheon. I guess that's one way to interpret it. Anyway, what are you praying for?
For peace to come even one day sooner.
That's a lovely prayer. I was just thinking about praying for that myself.
I see.
Hey, Dedu, what are your plans for yourself once this war is finally over?
To serve His Highness for the rest of my days.
I thought you might say that.
And you?
That's a good question. I was thinking about traveling to Dusker.
To Dusker? There is nothing of interest left there.
Isn't it where you were born? And isn't it where your wonderful food and stories come from? I think those are reasons enough to visit at least once.
Mercedes. If you will allow it, I would like to accompany you. His Highness would surely grant me leave to go.
You really think so? Then I hope the war ends as soon as possible.
As do I.
We're going to have to shower the goddess with prayers. We'll pray that she watches over and protects us while we work to end this war. Then, when it's finally finished, we can travel.
That promises to be interesting. We should pray to the Dusker gods as well.
Yes, that's a brilliant idea. Which of the Dusker gods should we pray to?
For victory, we pray to the god of war, or just the god of war.
Come on, what were you going to say? Oh, I know. It's the god of travel, right?
Let us leave it at that.
I knew I was right. You taught me so much about your gods. So let's pray. For the end of the war, and for our safe travels to Dusker.
You know, before I actually head to bed, one more thought I just had. I think with that support, I found another reason why I don't really care for this game as a whole. It's super religious. Like, everything is praying, the center base is a monastery, everything is worshipped up to the goddess. I personally am not very religious. Like, I never really do anything religion-based. I'm not going to get into a big spiel of what my beliefs are or anything, just maybe next stream for something to talk about, I'll do that because it's late and I want to go to bed. But I don't. Yeah, I'm not huge into religion at all. It's just not my thing. And I'll leave it this for now. It's that the main reason is that there's no real knowing until you pass beyond the veil about what's on the afterlife. So like, but here it's all the goddess this, the goddess that. But then the other big thing is, unless I'm wrong, I'm the goddess. Right? They're all praying to Sothis, aka Saros, who's also Sothis, but not also Saros, because Saros is also Rhea. But the progenitor goddess is Saros, who I fused with. Like, it's kind of like... It's just, I'm watching all these people pray, and I'm like, hi, I'm right here. Like... I'm not the goddess. I have the goddess's soul inside me. But anyways, yeah. I'm gonna head to bed. I believe one more stream and we'll be done with this game, with the Blue Lion route. I don't plan on doing another route because I'm not a fan of this game. I would like to see what the other routes have, but I really don't want to play it again. At least not now. Maybe some way down in the future I'll pick it up, maybe do another route next year or something, but like, I don't really care for what the game has shown me of the story. What Cal has told me of the story is actually kind of cool and interesting, but it being split between 4 routes is shitty. So, that's it. I'm heading to bed. Even if there is a big ice storm, which I'm supposed to have over here, I might have to go into work tomorrow. So I don't think it started raining. Apparently it's supposed to be 50 degrees tomorrow. So I don't see there being an ice storm tonight. So, you only said you want to hear the best song in the game? Sorry. Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube and look it up. But that's it. I'm heading to bed. Thank you all for watching. You guys have a good night.